Hello, mathematicians. Today we're going to be learning about slope-intercept form, and more specifically, we're going to be talking about the equation. So our slope-intercept form equation is y equals mx plus b, where x and y are a coordinate that make this equation true based on our slope and our y-intercept, and our slope is represented by the variable m. So our slope is also known as our rise over run, and another way to describe our slope is our rate of change. So it's the rate in which our line is either increasing or decreasing by. So if you hear rate of change, just know that it's the same thing as our slope. And our y-intercept is represented by our variable b. So our y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. So in other words, it's where our line intercepts the y-axis. Our y-intercept can be represented as a coordinate where x is 0, which is why we have 0b here, and then the b would be the y value. So our y-intercept is also known as our initial value. So if you hear the term initial value, just know that we're talking about the y-intercept. So the reason why it is called initial value is because it's where the line intercepts the y-axis, and because x is 0, it's considered our initial value. So here we have an example, y equals -5 over 4x minus 2. So I'm going to start off with explaining the y-intercept, because typically if we were creating a table or graphing this, the first thing that we'd start off with is our y-intercept. So in this case, our y-intercept is -2 because because our equation is y equals -5 over 4x minus 2. So because we're subtracting 2, our y-intercept is negative. And so because our y-intercept is 0, b, we're going to represent this as 0, -2. And remember that our y-intercept is our initial value. So next, we're going to talk about the slope. So the slope is represented by m, and our slope in this case is -5 over 4. So because our slope is our rise over run, we know that our slope is equal to -5 over 4, where -5 represents going down 5 units because that's our rise, and because it's negative, we go down 5 units. And our run is 4, meaning after we start at our y-intercept and then go down 5 units, we're going to go to the right 4 units because our 4 is positive. And that's it.